I was terrified by the scene before me. The monster nearby seemed to sense my presence. My father wanted to save me, so he deliberately made noise to attract the monster's attention. But when I tried to run away, the monster suddenly chased me frantically. Fortunately, at the critical moment, I managed to lock the wooden door behind me and barely escaped. However, no one expected the monster's horns to start glowing. I just looked at it and was mesmerized. Just as I was about to fall into the monster's trap, a gunshot suddenly startled me awake. The reason the monster was chasing us actually traces back to 3 days earlier. On the way to my father taking me to an interview, he, who was allergic to pollen, couldn't help but sneeze. In those few seconds of distraction, a white horse suddenly appeared in the middle of the road. By the time my father reacted, it was already too late. The white horse lay on the ground screaming in pain, but we were in the middle of nowhere, with no hospital in sight. My father decided to help it find relief and slowly approached it with an iron rod. However, what we saw next left us both speechless. The white horse's horn was glowing with golden light, and I couldn't resist reaching out to touch it. But the next moment, my mind seemed to connect with the unicorn. A cosmic nebula appeared before me. I was deeply immersed in this illusion, and no matter how my father shouted, he couldn't wake me up. So he picked up the iron rod in his hand and struck the unicorn's head with all his might. This instantly pulled me out of the illusion. We then sped off in the car toward our destination, a villa by the lake. My father had been invited to serve as the wealthy man's legal representative. When he pulled out the contract he had designed, the text appeared unusually blurry. But when he took off his glasses, it became crystal clear. His 500-degree myopia had miraculously improved. Meanwhile, I went to the bathroom to splash water on my face and clear my head. I was still deeply immersed in the event of being connected to the unicorn. But when I wiped my face with the towel I carried with me, I was amazed to discover that the acne that had plagued my face for years had also miraculously healed. This towel was the one my father and I had used to wipe away the unicorn's bloodstains from our faces. I seemed to have figured out the reason behind the acne's healing.